Today's horoscope from AstroCademy, Taurus, January 25, 2025. Recent worries or frustrations can take their toll or reach a head now. Today's Mercury-Mars opposition can stir up tension or bring up buried matter. It's difficult not to take things very personally with Mercury in your sign and retrograde Mars directly opposite it. Others can really push your buttons now. You could feel like someone is trying to overrule you, and you can be irritated if you feel left without a say on a matter. For best results, try not to jump to conclusions or jump to express yourself if you're already feeling angry or tense. Fortunately, you can readily discover new approaches, methods, and diversions to make everything a little more productive today. If you need a retreat or the comfort of familiar surroundings, seeking this out has its own special rewards. You're willing to appreciate and perhaps flaunt your differences rather than argue over them. Give off good vibes and allow things and people to come to you, but do be careful with your communications. Stormy clouds arise today. You could be at the center of it, stirring the pot and facing off with your partner like they are the enemy. This is because a feisty Mars, the red planet of war and conflict, will stand across the sky from you in your solar house of relationships and fire a cannon at mental Mercury, our cosmic messenger, spinning in your solar house of identity, your zodiac sign. Toxic moods will consume everyone's minds, but yours especially, as you feel triggered, targeted, and unfairly beaten down. Let it out. Confront the problem without being argumentative when Mercury in your sign opposes Mars retrograde in Cancer. Lately, you could have been dealing with more frustrations in a professional commitment than usual. Maybe you resent the person you are working with or feel trapped in your contract. Regardless of what is going on, it would be helpful to address the elephant in the room. Speaking up about an issue does not have to result in a fight either. You can have a productive conversation regarding the problems to find a solution that works for everyone. There is apt to be an emotional mess in the next couple of days, either internal or external, and you must resist the urge to clean it up. Today's challenging aspect is like father and mother having a big fight in front of the small child, you. You must take care not to be shut down by the emotional tension you feel. Regular exercise and a diet that includes fresh vegetables will help you stay flexible and centered. Emotionally, why not gather up the group for something social today? With the essence of this day, chances are this kind of thing will go over very well with everyone. Even if this means taking a longer lunch or staying up a little later this evening, the benefits of connecting in this way will make it all worthwhile. Check with everyone to see what they would like to do, and then get it organized. You're sure to be glad you did when the day is done, while the moon's first visit to your friendship sector for the year is making today a positive experience across the communication, social and relationship fronts. It comes just as there is already something special building. A friendly aspect to Saturn and Venus in your communication sector today and another to Mars in your relationship sector before leaving tomorrow. Comes just as they are already coming together. Right in the thick of things is also the asteroid Juno, the queen of commitment here in your friendship sector. What begins together with the moon's friendly aspect to Venus, the planet of love in your communication sector, will continue with a friendly aspect to Mars in your relationship sector by tomorrow, and the timing couldn't be better. It is tomorrow that Mercury, the planet of communication, will clash with Mars, something that will once again put a balance between your own and your relationship needs to the test, but with a chance to go into this with the communication lines open. Our eyes in the sky. You might find yourself energized with a renewed sense of purpose, as if the barriers holding you back have suddenly dissolved. Think about those mornings when you wake up filled with the resolve to make things happen. This is the energy you're tapping into today. But as you channel your determination, remember the importance of being mindful of others. Enthusiasm is a powerful force, but if unchecked, it can come across as overwhelming or even dismissive. Have you ever unintentionally alienated someone by pushing too hard or moving too fast? Take a moment to consider how your words and actions might impact those around you. Approach your interactions with kindness and empathy. When your drive is tempered by compassion, you inspire others to align with your vision, creating a collaborative and supportive environment. This heightened energy, while invigorating, may also blur boundaries or lead to miscommunications, especially in close relationships. Have you ever noticed how heightened emotions can complicate even the simplest conversations? To prevent unnecessary conflicts, practice patience and clarity in your communication. Whether in personal or professional settings, take the time to listen actively and consider different perspectives. A little thoughtfulness can transform potential misunderstandings into opportunities for deeper connection. Trust that your relationships will thrive when you approach them with both passion and mindfulness. This is also an excellent time to tackle projects or goals that you've been putting off, as you're likely feeling more capable and confident than ever. Have you ever surprised yourself by accomplishing something you once doubted you could achieve? Now is the time to prove to yourself that you're stronger and more resourceful than you realize. But while your energy is high, it's important to avoid overextending yourself. Overconfidence can lead to taking on too much, and the initial excitement may give way to exhaustion if you're not careful. Instead, pace yourself and approach your goals with a steady, thoughtful mindset. Challenges that seem daunting will become manageable when you embrace them one step at a time. This period also encourages a reassessment of your priorities and commitments. Are there tasks or obligations you've been holding onto that no longer align with your passions or goals? Letting go of what no longer serves you can be a liberating act of self-care. By freeing up space in your schedule and your mind, you open yourself to new possibilities that feel more aligned with who you are now. Flexibility is key during this time, so stay open to change and ready to adapt to whatever comes your way. On the financial front, this is a time to be thoughtful about your spending. Have you ever made an impulsive purchase only to later regret it? While it's tempting to indulge, especially when you're feeling good, take a moment to consider the long-term value of what you're buying. Ask yourself whether it will bring lasting satisfaction or if it's simply a fleeting desire. By keeping your financial habits in check and staying organized, you'll create a sense of stability and peace of mind that allows you to enjoy life's pleasures without stress or guilt. On a physical level, this cosmic energy invites you to prioritize your health and well-being. Have you ever noticed how a brisk walk, a stretch, or even a moment in nature can instantly boost your mood? Now is the perfect time to integrate simple, nurturing activities into your daily routine. Whether it's a jog in the park, a yoga session, or even dancing around your living room, these small efforts can bring immense rewards. Not only will your physical health improve, but your mental and emotional balance will also benefit, leaving you feeling more confident and radiant. Others will notice the positive energy you exude, and you may find yourself inspiring those around you to embrace healthier habits as well. At its core, this period is about transformation and growth. Have you ever reflected on a challenging time in your life and realized how much you learned from it? The lessons and opportunities that come your way now are meant to guide you toward a more authentic version of yourself. Embrace the changes, even if they feel uncomfortable at first, and trust in your ability to adapt. Growth doesn't always come easily, but it's through these moments of challenge and revelation that we discover our true strength. As you navigate these shifts, take a deep breath and ground yourself in the present. Trust in your ability to face whatever comes your way with courage and grace.